The VEL-46, otherwise known as the MP7, is by far one of the best SMGs in Modern Warfare 2. This thing has an insane time to kill. You actually delete the enemies, you have an insane amount of mobility, and we dropped an insane MGB in space. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be giving you guys two setups. I'll be giving you like my favorite setup since I'm a very aggressive player. That's going to be a very high mobility setup, and then I'll give you more of a like sit back setup in case you're not the most aggressive player. For the high mobility setup, my favorite, you want to use the AVR T90 comp. This is going to give you that horizontal and the vertical recoil control. This is going to allow you to beam the enemies up to medium range. This setup doesn't have the most damage range, but you will be able to hit those enemies at medium range fairly easily. We are going to be losing a little bit of our ADS speed and the aiming stability. Aiming stability is huge in this game. That's pretty much when your gun sways, which in the previous Call of Duty, your weapon would only sway if you weren't firing your weapon, and then once you fire your weapon, your gun would stop swaying. But in Modern Warfare 2, it continues to sway, so it actually plays a big factor in your class setup. With that said, the MP7, the iron sights, like you really don't see these sway that much. Like they're actually pretty fat iron sights that we have like not that much aiming stability on the weapon, and it sways a little bit, but it's not that much. So in this build, we're not going to be focusing on the aiming stability as much as we would usually. So this muzzle is going to add a lot of recoil control, and you guys can see that I am beaming the enemies. We're going to try to beam that last target, see how well we can do. Look at that, boys. With some recoil control, look, there's a little bit of horizontal, but you shouldn't really be engaging at this range. Next up, for the underbarrel, we are going to be adding the X10 drop grip. This is going to increase the aiming idle stability. So I know I just said that the aiming stability doesn't matter that much on this setup, but it's going to matter a little bit. So that's why we're adding this, and this is going to give us the hip fire accuracy. So if we go back in there and we look at the sway, this is going to eliminate a lot of the sway that it had before. Very, very stable now. This is like half as much as it had. Next up, for the rear grip, we want to add some more mobility. So we're going to add the Schlager Soldier grip. This is going to increase the overall mobility. We are losing recoil control, but there's honestly not that much recoil on this weapon. Plus, we are going to tune this to the sprint to fire speed, which is going to bring down the idle stability, but we had that last attachment to bring that back up. For the bar on the left, you just want to bring this all the way down to the ADS speed, unless you're having a hard time controlling the recoil. When I was first making the class, I actually just kept it at 0 until I just was like, you know what, I want a little bit more ADS. So it's all personal preference. So we're just going to try to beam these enemies, and you guys will see this weapon is still very easy to control, and we got so much mobility on the weapon. Next up, for the laser, we are going to be adding the VLK-LZR. I pretty much run this on every SMG just because it makes the weapon feel so much better. The enemies will be able to see the laser while you are ADS, which is annoying, but it just gives you so many pros that I think that's worth it. And pretty much all you have to do, say there's like a doorway right here and the enemies are going to run through it, just aim like right here, and then once you see the enemy, just go like that. Like it's not that difficult. And if you're having a hard time like flicking to target, turn off your aim assist, go into here and just practice flicking target to target. Do this for like 15 minutes a day, and I promise you your aim will get way better. You actually can't tune the lasers, but we tune the grip and the underbarrel, I believe. Actually, we didn't tune this one, but the muzzle, you do actually want to tune this one. Max out that gun kick control. I believe the gun kick control is the initial recoil, which that is like the recoil that you want to make sure you have like none of. Your first shots are the most important, which is why we are maxing that gun kick. We want to make sure we can hit the target perfectly. For the bar on the left, I'm just going to keep this the same. I did max out the ADS speed, but I felt like there was a little bit too much horizontal, and then I tried out the recoil stabilization, but then I wanted more ADS, so I'm just going to keep that left bar on the same. And I believe this is actually all the attachments that we are going to be running. Feel free to take a screenshot. Say you want a little bit more damage range or just recoil control on the weapon, it's going to be a little bit easier to use. I recommend adding the Lock DX203mm. It's just going to increase that damage range, recoil control, hip fire accuracy, and the bullet velocity, so it's just going to increase the overall power of the weapon, but we are going to be losing a lot of mobility. And if we go into the firing range, you guys will see that a little bit of a slower ADS, so honestly it's not that bad. I just prefer the other one, and you don't get that much recoil control. Like this is a lot easier to use, but if you practice the other one, I feel like you will do a lot better. For the tuning, I actually recommend you guys to max out the ADS speed. The ADS does feel pretty slow, so we're just going to max that out. If you want more damage range, keep it in the middle or max out the damage range, and then we're going to increase the recoil steadiness. We can increase the aim walking speed, but I feel like it's already pretty good on the weapon, so we're just going to have this, and it's just going to be a lot more stable. And if you're a little bit newer to the game, you will probably love this exact setup. Lastly, if you want to run a suppressor on the weapon, this is going to apply to the previous setup and this setup. Just go over to the muzzle, obviously, and then add the SA Scala Defer, however the fuck you say that. That's going to increase the recoil control and bullet velocity, recoil smoothness, which actually doesn't do anything. There are a decent amount of cons, which is why I prefer not to run a suppressor, but there are a lot of pros, making the weapon a lot more stable. Recoil smoothness does not do anything in the game, so you want to max out the ADS speed, and then we're just going to keep the bomb one the same because those are both very important. Now we're going to go into the firing range, and then if we ADS, you'll see it's a little bit slower, but you have a lot of recoil control, making the weapon pretty easy to use. Honestly, I would probably run a suppressor if I was playing search and destroy. Yeah, if I'm playing playing search here, if you want a quick screenshot of the class, there you go. But if I'm playing search, I'll probably actually run this, and I'll run this exact build right here. This thing is probably great for search. A little bit of a slower ADS, but search is a slower game mode, so that should be okay. Enemies will have a harder time finding you, and then you got more of your recoil control. Here's this screenshot. I hope you guys do enjoy the MGB gameplay. This is like my favorite map in the game, and we always do super well in it. Except we got people with SPRs thinking they can join phase. He's just gonna sit in that room. Oh, look at that COD timing, dude. Oh, we got him though. Kaigi, what a name. What a freaking name, boys. Oh, we got someone laying down. Where are these guys at? The hell? Okay, actually, I think I know where every single one of them is sitting. Oh, he's laying down in the bushes, smelling grass. Dude's pretending to be a cow. They should be pushing from there or up on the other side of this wall. There we go, boys. Okay, okay. These guys are playing hella slow. Okay, we got the whole orgy over here. The whole party. Dude, what are they doing? What the fuck? We got a bunch of ant-men here. The entire class got new crayons, boys. Everyone's just playing with their crayons on the floor. Okay, we were missing all our shots and everything. Oh my god, did I just do like a bunny hop? Dude, this whole lobby is just full of snipers. This is so scary. Like, snipers are the hardest thing to kill. Or like, they're not the hardest thing to kill, but they will be the one that kills you off your streak. You'll be like 3 off, and then you'll just get like no scoped or pop shotted somehow. Dude, I swear this is like a camel grinding lobby. Every single one of them is camel grinding. Can't go down any lines of sight, so you gotta flank them. Okay, we actually got a million over here. Come on. What the hell is that? That's so weird. I didn't know that was a playstyle. Oh my god, we just got nutted on. Oh, we're so dead. Oh my fucking god, we're like James Bond. Jesus Christ, what was that? Yeah, dude, that was crazy. I didn't even see what I was doing, like, actually. Oh, baby. We're turning up. I think he predicts we're gonna come over here. There we go. Keep this up. We gotta get a lot of kills. This is when it's super easy to get kills because the Vito is shooting at them, so they're all kind of distracted. We got a billion dudes around us. Dude, please move. Why are you not looking around the corner? We only got 7 shots. There's AFK. Dude, these guys are playing weird. They're playing safe without playing safe. Yeah, I need them all to challenge me. I'm gonna throw down this thing just so I get some ammo. Dude, this thing beams. Oh my god, it's insane. And like, we're using it like an AR. Let's keep this up, boys. Yeah, one guy coming up behind us.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Dude, stupid snipers. Oh my god, that was the MGB. What the fuck? Okay, that was actually a lot quicker than I thought. I thought we were like 10 kills off. Okay, let's go for a double, boys. Oh my god, if I get a double, you gotta subscribe. I'm sorry. That's just like, it's actually the law if I get a double. Because this double one's gonna be a lot harder because we don't have the advanced UAV. Okay, and we only got 14 bullets, boys. We might be kind of screwed. Dude, this thing is crazy. I didn't realize, like, I made the class and I knew it was good, but I didn't realize how good it was. Like, what the hell? Okay, we have 14 shots. Gotta come up behind them. Dude, and I'm freezing too. Like, my fingers, I can't even feel them.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, shut up. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Dude, this laser adds so much sprint to fire speed. It's insane. Okay, we gotta play super aggressive because my teammates love the objective and the enemies don't even know what the objective is. 197 to 16. Teammates, I need you guys to hop out. If my mic was working, I would, like, honestly tell them to get out.
Yep.
Dude, what a god lobby. Yep, dude's hacking probably. No, okay, I should have went to the right. I don't know why. Well, okay, I shot the dude in the ass, and so I thought he was gonna turn around, so I was like, I need to kill him. But then the other guy was running around the corner, so honestly, I should have got the guy running around the corner. That was just a bad play. Look at the range. Dude, you know, I think this is my favorite SMG in the game. This has to be it. It's like, I like SMGs, but in this game, I don't really like them because I just feel like the ARs are so dominant. Like, this thing, though, is just, like, all on another level. Yeah, I gotta make sure I call this Nuke soon. This guy's challenging me. If Okay, I think we're gonna call on this nuke just because the game is about to end. Leave a like for that. Let's freaking go, boys. Oh my god. Easy MGBs. It's actually my first game of the day. Just a little warm-up game. Literally haven't played a single hour of COD today. Like, I played a little bit to not to warm up, but to make the class, and that's it. Let's go, boys. Oh my fucking yeah, let's go. Easy nukes, easy nukes. Look at that. It looks so sexy. The gold. Why did that inspect last so long? Final score 48-2. Let's go.
Like young, I bought a yard today, let her pay they all yellow like a bird.